So today topic is very simple. Is AI a robot can replace the teacher in next 15 years down the line? In my view, robot cannot replace the teaching and teachers in future ahead also. Because if you talk about robot are very efficient and is okay, and based on the programmings they can work inside the health industries, they can work inside a restaurant for serving the food, they can do all activities. But if you talk about the robot cannot replace the teaching and teachers. Why so? Because teacher basically not having only the technical things, they are going to guide, they are actually guiding the students in the at least three category and three areas in my view. One, first, teacher has to understand all individual traits of students who are inside the classes. They have to understand every individual teachers, every students, what they are doing, how their mindset, how they are going to perform, where they can go. Means as a teacher they have to understand all the traits and ability of the student, that is individual. You cannot do the programming through the understanding the AI and robotics. The robot cannot create individual traits. Inside the class, if there are students of 100 plus, all 100 students are unique and individual mindset. In that case, as individual, and if you see that condition, if robot is going to replace the actually in the teaching and teacher inside the class is very difficult, because all students have different capacity of mind, different thinking process, different mind ability, they belong to different environment. As a teacher we have to be very careful to take care of them, what they required, how to correct them. That's one reason that a robot cannot replace teacher, because every students are individual and unique in character. Second, I can talk about emotional intelligence. As a teacher, if you ask me, I consider myself as a teacher, my job to take care, connect with the students emotionally also. All having different problems in their life, they are not doing well, they are doing well. There's so much capacity and capability is there behind every students. They are really struggling. So as a teacher, I have to get emotionally attached with students, understand their capacity. I have to connect with them with their problems, understand, and you have to guide them, mentor them accordingly. How it possible? It could only possible if as a teacher I'm getting attached with the students emotionally. So first, what I explained of that very simple. Every individual students having different mindset, different capacity. They belong to different environment. They are not able to cope up with the situations. So every students are unique and individual. Second, I have explained that the AI and robotics will not have emotional intelligence to support a student's requirement. If the students are struggling in a multiple way, how to, as a teacher, how I can collaborate, how I can give a solution. Third, if AI cannot create discipline, and because AI I can fix the rule, and robotic can take care. Oh, they have marked 9:30 is the timing of this class. You get started. But the discipline will not have motivation. That lack of leadership, lack of temperament. As a teacher, again I can talk about being the teachers are role model of their students. The teacher have a power to create a discipline, create a leadership, create inspiration in front of the students so they can follow them. So these are the other reasons. So what I explained, the three reasons, every students are unique and individual. Second, the robot cannot drive emotional intelligence to connect the students. Third, the robot and AI and robotics cannot drive the first and last thing, means they cannot drive discipline and leadership inspiration for the students. So that's all three parameters. If you talk about, it is very difficult, and AI cannot, robotic cannot replace as a teacher. So next few 15 years also, we are going to see the same requirement and guidance. We all the students what we need. Yeah, we can use a robot for other support function of the teachers. We can create a smart class. We can create a robot. We explain the rules and regulations. But the teachers are really irreplaceable. So it's very clear that AI robot cannot replace the teacher. Thank you so much.